Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and before you start yelling at me telling me how inconsistent I am, let me just say that school has recently started up for me again, and the production of content will be slowed majorly because of it. I have been streaming a little bit here and there, but as it stands right now, I will really only be able to upload or stream very rarely. It is hard for me to give an actual upload schedule for you guys because I never really know when my teachers will be assigning certain huge projects or any stuff like that. So I'm trying to make that the main priority and not the YouTube channel, because as you know, I'm not exactly getting paid for doing YouTube, so it's not even going to be a huge priority for me. But anyway, that's pretty much about it. Just thought I'd tell you guys that, another apology. It's probably like the 5th time that I've gone through this, but I feel like I owe you guys these apologies for leaving you guys unannounced. So anyway, that's about it. Let's get into the video. So by the looks of the title, it's obvious that I'm out of ideas, and you would be right. Today I'm taking an idea from my good friend Kodak and talking about Call of Duty 2020. But I won't be talking about teasers or any of that other stuff that many other channels would do a lot better than I would. Today, I would just like to give my opinions on what I'd like to see in Call of Duty 2020, also known as Call of Duty Cold War. Thought this would be a fun video to make and get some discussions going on the comment section, so yeah, let's get right into it. Let's get the campaign out of the way. I'm not huge on Call of Duty campaigns, but I do enjoy them in certain games. Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Modern Warfare 2019 are some of my favorite Call of Duty stories. All of them have great, memorable characters, villains you want to see get taken out, and some fun, diverse levels to shoot people in. So I feel as long as Call of Duty 2020 can give me that, I would be perfectly fine with it. Now here's where I may have people agreeing with me or getting pissed off with me. The multiplayer. Now I think that you guys know this by now if you've watched my channel for a bit, but I hate Modern Warfare's multiplayer. It's giant ass maps with next to no flow on them, the one-sided balancing including the 725, Grau, and the M4, and the changes to the mini-map for some reason. There are only some of the reasons that I can think of right now. So I want Call of Duty Cold War to break off from that formula completely. So, where do we start? Well, Call of Duty Cold War is going to be set in the damn Cold War, so I feel that the gameplay should be a hybrid of sorts to Black Ops 1 and 2. I want the maps to be memorable, kind of like when you see Standoff, you immediately think of Black Ops 2. It's another problem that I have with Modern Warfare. I really don't remember any of the maps unless they're remakes. Black Ops 4 had that same problem with me. They kept adding remake after remake after remake. Don't get me wrong, the Black Ops games had that problem too, but it was really only one map, Nuketown. I want Treyarch to make maps that will make us be like, wow, remember that map from Call of Duty Cold War? That was a great map, and that was an amazing game as well. As far as the map design goes, I feel like it should be like Black Ops 2's maps. Yes, I know, I'm sucking off Black Ops 2 a lot in this video, okay? Leave me alone. But Black Ops 2 had the best maps in my opinion, and can you blame me for thinking that? It's a lot of people's favorite Call of Duty game for a reason. In my opinion, the through-line map design that everyone is tired of is my favorite design. But I don't like the overly simple map design, like World War II's maps. Those maps aren't necessarily bad, but they're just boring because they're all mostly the same. Let me give you an example of a good Black Ops 2 map. Let's look at Raid from Black Ops 2. Okay, so you can see that each team spawns here and here. Now say that you spawn near the basketball court. Okay, so you can see that you have 4 options to choose from as far as running off of spawn. The first 2 are near the actual basketball court, so I'll just say there's 3 options you can choose from. You can run down the stairs or over to that balcony thing to get a good look over the left side of the map for players rushing that side. You can go through the middle of the house and head towards the middle of the map to get straight to the action, or you can run to the right side of the map, get into a few gunfights, and maybe get a flank on the people in the middle. Now I know what you're saying, that's just 3 lanes. How's that not really that boring to play, just like World War II's maps? Well, let me tell you. There are also multiple lanes to access those extra lanes. Now, it's not just go into a straight line and hopefully come across a gunfight. For example, you can go down the left side and get to the middle via these stairs right here. You can go right and get to the middle by going under this roof thing. There are also many ways to access those lanes by going through the houses as well, but they're obviously roofed off, so I can't really put arrows into the freaking houses, and I don't have Black Ops 2 gameplay for you, so you just got to take my word on it. Trust me guys, I'm telling the truth, you have to believe me. Now I think this is a perfect example of how a map should be designed in Cold War. The map isn't so damn close quarters that ARs and snipers just are not viable. But it's not so open that everyone just camps their asses off with said weapons, like in Modern Warfare. I feel I've talked way too long on the map design alone, so let's move on. So how about the fun factor in the game? Should it appeal to casuals or to sweats? Should the game be easy to pick up and play, or have a huge ass learning curve? Well, let me tell you. I think the game should be like Modern Warfare 2. Well, you thought I was going to say Black Ops 2 again, didn't you? Trust me, I don't blame you. But going back to Modern Warfare 2, it's easy to have fun in as a casual, but it's even more fun to be a god at. When you see someone calling a nuke, enemy nuke incoming! You knew that you just came across a Call of Duty legend. As far as the balancing goes, make it balanced. I don't know. Really don't know what else to say other than that. Don't let two weapons dominate the kill feed. I'm not a game developer or anything, but I don't think it's that hard to balance a game like Call of Duty. Score streaks also need to feel rewarding. Going back to Modern Warfare 2, those score streaks were deadly. Remember the AC-130, the chopper gunner? Remember those deadly kill streaks that would even get up to the nuke, which was another deadly kill streak? Modern Warfare's kill streaks are pretty weak in comparison to those. Also, we're going to go back to Modern Warfare 2's phrase of, if everything's overpowered, nothing is. I say just fuck it. Go balls to the walls. Make everything broken. I'm not even kidding. Make everything do 2 million damage, okay? I want a game that's just fun. I don't want to be sweating my ass off. I don't want to be coming across SND players in team deathmatch, okay? I'm not trying to see that. I want to have fun. Anyway, that was, I went really off script there. That wasn't even scripted. That was just me ranting a little bit there. But anyway, let's move on to zombies. Ah yes, Nazi zombies, the good shit. Now I don't know about you, but Black Ops 4 Zombies was pretty bad. Because the maps just did not really hit home for me. It didn't have much replay value, I didn't have fun playing them. It was also extremely easy at times too. Always giving someone a damn wonder weapon for no fucking reason. The elixir system was kind of stupid. It was like Gobblegums, but you drank it instead. That's another thing. I hope they remove Gobblegums altogether. If it's not obvious enough, I really do not want them to go off of the formula of Black Ops 4. As a matter of fact, I want them to go back to the classic style of zombies. Because what's the point of trying to survive if you can just whip out a samurai sword at round 2 and just kill every single zombie? It really does not seem like you have that much of a threat on your hands, but you can just pretty much kill a whole horde with a single press of a button. Well, obviously you press L1, R1, and then right trigger or craft it. You get the point. Anytime that I talk about zombies, I always bring up the fact that I've wanted them to stray away from the formula of them only appealing to the veteran players. But I feel that Black Ops 4 made it way too easy. There's a difference between making it easier for the casual players and making it easy for the casual players. That was an example of making it easy. Let me give you a couple of examples here. This applies to kind of Black Ops 3 as well. You know, you would get a Gobblegum like anywhere but here. It would make bad players, like myself, who got trapped in corners, they would just be able to press one button and teleport to a random part of the map and get out of that situation completely fine. Or they'll get another Gobblegum called Shopping Free and just say, fuck it, I'm going to buy every perk, every weapon, every single door. I'm going to buy Pack-a-Punch as well. Like, they can just do everything. Or you can just say, fuck it even more and just get Perkaholic and not have to worry about perks until you go down. Which, I mean, even if you're a bad player like me, you eventually will. But it's still kind of bullshit that you don't have to buy any perks and everyone else that didn't have it still has to go all the way around the map and just get perks. Now I'm going to talk very slightly on zombies map design just because I don't really focus too much on map design by itself unless it's like really bad. But I feel that Black Ops 3's like Shadow of Evil, for example, was terrible. I hated how you had to do half the fucking Easter egg just to access a part of the map. Now obviously I don't think you have to do half the Easter egg, but it feels like you have to do quite a bit just to access certain areas of the map. However, I do know that there are players that enjoy that type of map design. So I feel that there should be 4 maps in the game at release. Obviously, you know, if Activision wants to make their money, okay, that's fine. You know, that's why I'm only saying 4, not like 6 or something, which is what I'd want. But I know they would never do that. So I'm gonna say 4. Okay, we could have 2 for the veteran players that love that type of map design, and 2 for the casual players like myself who want the smaller map design. For the casual players, I want a map like Town. A map that just really, like, not, I wouldn't say, well, yeah, it's small. Just a small map that has all of the 4 basic perks, Juggernog, Double Tap, Quick Revive, and Speed Cola, and Stamina up if you weirdos want to use that instead on a small map. You can have that kind of map design. And for the veteran players, you can have a map design that's kind of more like Origins, I guess you could say. I wouldn't say Origins is like a really huge Easter egg oriented map, but it's a big map that, you know, you can hop on and you'd have to like focus a bit more to do certain things if you're a player like myself. This is just one last thing. Bring back the good ray gun. Not garbage ray gun. I swear the ray gun's gotten worse in every game that it's been in. I don't know why they've been doing that, but it feels like it's gotten weaker. I want like at least, you know, maybe we can compromise, Treyarch, okay? Black Ops 1's ray gun, okay? I'm not gonna say World at War's ray gun, okay? How about Black Ops 1's, How about we stop nerfing one of the coolest weapons in all of zombies? How about we don't do that? And now for the final part of this video, we're going to be talking about Warzone. I haven't really played a crap ton of Warzone enough to actually maybe give an opinion on it. But from what I have played, I've really only played if I have friends to play it with. I really don't ever play Warzone by myself because I just find it to be one of the most boring battle royales in my opinion. I love some of the mechanics, the buy system, how you can buy your teammates back. I love the gulag and stuff. But just the base game itself, I hate how big the map is. I hate how quick you can die in the game. It's just really not all that fun to me. But, you know, I'll give my opinions on it in case any of you guys are actually curious on what I think about Warzone in Cold War. Now, I have heard that the weapon balancing in Warzone has gotten a lot better. Apparently, the Grau, M4s, and snipers, apparently they're not the only things you see, according to Kodak anyway. If I'm wrong, go yell at Kodak. His gameplay's also in the background too, so, you know, feel free to yell at him for telling me that. But apparently the balancing has been fixed to where more weapons are actually usable. But for Cold War, I don't want that to even have to be an update that's even required. I want that to be something that's just already in the game. I want really good balancing on release. That's number one. Next thing, have a better anti-cheat. If not, add one if there isn't even one. Because I swear at times it feels like they don't even have an anti-cheat active. Because there are so many hackers on PC. I know you can turn off crossplay and not play against PC players, but I feel like I have to wait 30 minutes to find a match in Warzone while I'm playing with just PS4 players, because I don't know. It probably has to do with skill-based matchmaking. That's another thing. Please remove skill-based matchmaking. I kind of forgot to throw that in the script at some point. I forgot to throw that in there in like the multiplayer section. Might as well throw it in here as well. Warzone and multiplayer, get rid of skill-based matchmaking. That ruins the fun, it makes it more sweaty, and it never works in any game it is in. Because it just makes it so you are constantly in a sweat fest. So, I want to come across those noobs. If I come across a veteran player, okay, that's fine, he's better than me. But I don't want to feel like I'm constantly playing against players that are better than me. Because that's all skill-based matchmaking is. That was also off script, by the way. I'm going off script a crap ton here. If it's not obvious, I'm kind of new to this sort of video style. But anyways, let's get back to the Warzone discussion here. I also feel in Warzone that explosives should be nerfed majorly. I cannot tell you how many times that I just want to skip the freaking running sections. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to get in a car and drive across the map. You know, that's perfectly fine. I should not be punished for that. But no, someone's just sitting on a mountain out of the zone with an RPG and C4 and just blows up my car with one explosive. That should not be something that should be happening. It really pisses me off when I die to literal like, bullshittery. That's it. I don't know how else to put it. Like that. How is that my fault? Oh, I drove a vehicle. That's my fault. I'm supposed to slowly run across the map to avoid explosives. No, that's bullshit. That should not be allowed. 2 missiles minimum to destroy a car, okay? I want to be hit by a rocket launcher and at least feel like I have a chance to avoid death. Those are really some of just the main issues that I have with Warzone. I mean, I feel if the game gets balanced out a lot more, I feel that it could be quite a good battle royale. But like I said, the pacing of the game is just way too slow for my liking. That might just be a preference thing. But I feel, like I said before, I feel the map is way too big. I feel it has way too many players. So I feel that they made the map a lot smaller, decreased the player count a little bit as well. I feel that the game could be a lot faster paced and it would make me want to play it a lot more. But as it stands now, Warzone really is just not a game I can see myself playing a crap ton of when Cold War comes out. Anyway, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that Call of Duty Cold War can be a good game, even if it doesn't live up to what I would want it to be. Hopefully we can just have a good COD game to play and maybe remember it someday as a classic Call of Duty game. Even if next year's Call of Duty sucks, I hope that maybe this game can be a game to fall back to. If you guys watched till the end of this longer video of mine, comment what your favorite Call of Duty weapon is from the whole franchise. I'm going to be reading every single comment. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Talk to you guys in the next video or live stream. Talk to you all later.